Another question. This is a deep. Well, it's deep. All right. So, do y'all know the trolley question?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay. So, there's a train.
Mm-hmm.
There's 50 people on it.
Got
right?
you.
They're all dying because the train's going too fast. And
So they're not all currently dying from like a pathogen.
no. Train is fine. Well, the people in the train are fine.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
train
They're
is-
just about to die.
the lost brakes. Brakes don't work, right?
About to crash
it's just,
into a
it's
wall.
just going 80, 90 miles an hour.
right off the cliff.
Okay, no.
So like
Yeah.
one of those things
No,
that
slow down,
happened
slow
in
down,
The
slow down.
Incredibles too.
Sure. Yeah. The train. Yeah. It start going backwards. All that.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah,
say that's
yeah.
happening, right? And then
Some Incredibles too.
there's a lever, right? They
Got
only
you.
you can pull because that's where you're at, right? Nobody else is near you.
Got you.
You pull the lever. So right now the train is on the track, but there's 5 workers working on the track. They can't see the train come around the corner. So if you don't pull the lever, those 5 workers are dying. You pull the lever, it changes the track. It goes to the right side, right? But now there's just one person over there, and only one person would die. The 50 people on the train are dying no matter what.
Wait, why are they dying?
Because the train's going to go off and it's never going to slow down. It's going to fall off a cliff.
I mean, at that
whatever.
point, whatever I end up choosing, I'm gonna be labeled a murderer, and I'm putting myself in jail regardless.
Okay,
so
but would you not pull the lever and let the train kill the 5 workers? Or are you going to pull the lever?
yeah, but at
and-
that
and
point, you're
kill that
trying
one
to
person?
you're trying to figure out the worth of one life over 5 people's lives. Like, that's I'm not making that decision at that point, dog. I'm
So,
asking.
well, you have to make a decision.
I'm be honest.
Are you
I'm
pulling
closing
it or
my.
you're not?
I'm asking over the PA of the train. Hey, do we kill 5 or do we kill 1 as a group?
You don't have a choice, bro. You
let
got.
me-
I mean, it's like you hear it come around the corner. You see the lever. It at least has pull to switch track. Are you pulling the lever?
So first
I'm
of
pulling the
all-
lever halfway, so the track
that's not how
switches,
it
and then I
works.
go on both.
No, wait. That's a valid.
No,
that's a
'cause
valid
the track
answer.
will only switch. It does. It's a yes. Like it's
All right, so then
What if-
I'm gonna
it's like a light switch.
continuously.
What if it switches
you
in the
can't, you can't have to flick a light switch on.
Okay, that's
Either
fine.
You flick it enough for it to switch, or it stays.
I'm gonna flick it multiple times, so it flips back and forth. We'll
Answer
figure it out after
answer
that.
it for real.
He said, "Eaty, meaty, mighty, bug, catch a tiger."
But which one are you choosing?
No, okay. First of all, of course I'm pulling the lever.
You're
Like,
pulling the lever?
what else?
So
was-
you're telling me that
this-
1 life is less important than 5 lives?
No,
No.
it's definitely not. But I'd rather cause grief over less people
No, but
than.
let me explain something before you choose.
Wait. Okay, can I also say one more thing?
Yeah.
I have faith in my boy or girl, whoever's on the other side of that track,
Oh, no,
to
they're
move
not,
out the
they're not
way.
getting off.
It's
like,
not like
they're
they're tied
dead.
to that track,
No, they
bro.
fell. They fell down into the.
Bro, he's saying you literally have to pick. Are you
If
gonna
they're
kill 1
dying,
person or
either
5
die.
people?
But here's the
Like,
thing.
pick.
Thing. So if you don't pull the lever, you're not technically responsible for the murder. That was gonna happen regardless. But if you pull that lever, you're deliberately killing 1 person.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
but the
deliberately
same way if I
saving
d-
5 lives.
Okay,
But
but
you're
the sa-
also killing
okay,
1 person.
but the same
If you
way,
don't
if
touch-
you don't touch the lever, you're deliberately killing 5 people and saving
No,
1
you're not.
person.
You're not killing
How?
that person.
How?
That's
How?
it's if the lever's in front of you and you have the responsibility to pull this lever because 5 people are about to die, I'm going to pull the lever.
To kill that 1 person.
Who says I'm doing it to kill 1 person? I'm doing it to
That's what
save
you're
5
doing.
lives.
But you're choosing to kill 1 person.
I'm choosing to save 5 lives. Why are you
It's
looking
like
at
the
it
dude
such
that looks at the cup that's half full, and we kind of look at it like half empty.
half
but you
full?
gotta see
It's
it.
4. It's
Okay,
5,
alright, let me
6
switch
full.
it. Okay.
Like,
So the next step is
That's
no,
not
I know
the-
what you mean. But
yeah.
the 1 person that's on the right side is a baby. Are you still pulling the lever?
I'm saving 5 lives.
So you're gonna pull the lever on the baby?
What are the other 5 people? Just
Well,
like,
he's not looking at like, oh, I'm killing 1 person or I'm killing 5 people. He's looking at, I'm saving more lives than I'm causing harm.
why is a baby on a track alone?
Bro, that's not
Alright,
the
alright.
point of the question, Eli. Golly.
Like, are the other 5 babies?
This
as
man
well,
be
or are
focusing
they-
on the
they
wrong
old
thing,
people?
bro.
Like, are they middle aged? Are they?
Okay,
Like, is
well,
one
how
of
about
them Jeff
this?
Bezos?
Well, how
Like-
about this? Still the 5 workers, right? Now on the left side, on the right side, it's 3 people who they saw the sign that said "Do not climb on tracks," and they purposely got on the tracks to mess around. So they put themselves in harm's way.
If they put themselves in harm's way, then they're dying.
You're gonna
Well,
put it on them.
If I know that there's
no.
a sign there that says "Don't go on the tracks,"
So there's 2
then they're
workers,
dead.
2 workers, 3 people that they put themselves in harm's way.
okay, well, unfortunately, like I'm killing those 3 people. Like, or not, I'm killing them, but they're going to die because they put themselves in harm's
No,
way.
I'm trusting that if they're putting themselves in harm's way, they know that a train could be coming at any time. And they're gonna move out the way.
They
That's not how
can't
it
move out the
works.
way. That's the issue.
Well, okay, yeah. In this
It's like the
situation-
Harambe thing where the baby fell in. So these people like basically fell into like this little ditch where the train's supposed to go.
It's one or the other.
And so they're either you're killing these 3 people because they put
So
themselves
was
there,
it? So it's
or
3
these 2
versus
people who
5
didn't put
still.
themselves. Not 3v2. 3 on the bad side, 2 on like 3 who weren't supposed to be there, and 2 who are supposed to be there, in the moment.
So you have the 2 innocent workers just doing their job. Or
They're
3
clearly doing their job wrong because they shouldn't be there if the train's coming.
Bro, you're missing. You're not getting that point, bro.
Bro, this question is so flawed.
It's just a psychology thing. So what are you choosing? 2v3?
You see how I'm avoiding the answer,
You
right?
gotta answer it.
Like,
though.
what?
2v3.
No, you answered it. You said you're killing one person
you
already.
said you're killing one
Now you
person.
have to pick
said you're
between
killing
2
a
and
baby.
3. Like,
First of all, he says he's killing a baby, and now answer this one.
Pause.
the way he
I
tries
just-
to put
I just
himself
saved
out of it,
10
like I didn't do
lives
anything.
for a person and a baby.
Okay, so answer this one. They put themselves in harm. You saw them. You saw them. They read the sign. They laughed at it. Took a picture of it on Snap. and they ran on the
I'm
track.
friends with them. I saw it on their story. Like,
And now what? What are you doing?
how many workers are on the track?
It's
Two
2
workers
on this side and 3 that
on
weren't
that
supposed to be
side.
there. So instead of 5, there's 2, and
So,
instead of 1,
Bro,
there's 3.
bro, am I gonna Glock 2 people in the head or am I gonna Glock 3 children? Like, what?
We don't know that we don't know that the 3 of them are children.
No, he's just saying like the question. But
But that is a good question. Are you glocking 2 people and 3 children? You put yourself in this spot. Now you gotta answer.
no, but answer, bro. Come on.
I'm gonna save the children.
No. In this scenario, not the Glock.
I'm gonna save the children.
There's no children.
no children
It's
on the
adult
train
workers
tracks.
or. Oh, you're saying you're gonna kill the workers.
3 delinquents.
You're letting
that
the delinquents. Yeah, you're gonna let the workers die, or you killing the delinquents?
Bro, this is such a bad question. Y'all answer.
It's like the
you
most
answer.
famous psychology question.
Answer.
All right, personally, me, if they climbed on that track and I saw those 2 people just working as hard as they could because that was their job, I'm pulling the lever and those 2 are dying.
That's what I'm doing because they knew not to be there.
Now in
They
the
put
first-
themselves in that spot.
In the first scenario, and neither of them are wrong. That one's hard because
Is it really?
it's 5v1, but I don't want to be responsible for pulling that lever. Because if I don't pull the lever, I'm just as responsible for somebody that wasn't there.
Okay, but at the same time, everybody in the world is going to understand why you pulled that lever.
No, absolutely not. Because the
That's
parent,
not how the world
whoever's
works.
kid that was, they got clapped by the train.
First of
Is
all,
not
why is
gonna
there a
understand.
kid there? Like,
Whatever.
Bro, it's not about why
Yeah.
you're missing the whole freaking
But
point of
you
this
get what I'm
shit.
saying? So
God.
if I pull that lever, then that's literally like me. Like I killed somebody.
okay, to be honest, all right.
Yeah, but if
let's
you
say-
don't pull the
let's say
lever, it's
we
still you.
didn't
You
know.
killing
It's
5
not
people.
because
Yes, it is.
the person in the apartment 8 miles that way didn't pull the lever, and that person still died. Those 5 people still died.
How about this?
So
Let's
it's not my
say,
fault.
let's
Yeah,
say,
but you're in the situation to pick. It's your choice. It's not the person 8 blocks
But
away.
Me not doing anything isn't making a choice. If I choose,
That's literally so you're saying that you don't have conscience at that point. You're just like, oh, I didn't know what was happening.
no,
I kind of
because
just let it happen.
there's a difference between being responsible for the lever pull, because then you're really killing,
he's
like,
he's
that's-
saying he's basically
understand
saying
what-
that if you pull the lever, that means you're like responsible for something. If you don't pull anything, like the FBI isn't gonna come and ask you questions. You know what I mean?
like I didn't derail the train. I didn't make the train lose its brakes. It's
Yeah.
not my fault. Those 5 people died. If I wasn't there, those 5 people were dying.
All right, you want to know what I'm really doing? I'm calling Elastigirl, and she's saving everyone's ass.
Elastigirl.
And Mr.
Oh,
Incredible.
facts. No, she saved everyone.
And Dash.
Incredible
And
too.
Violet. And Jack especially is going to be
Oh,
there.
Jack is.
Jack's the
OP.
GOAT.
All right, last one.
Oh, no. I'm done with you.
All right. There's this big, brolic, 6'9", 295. Bro, is huge.
Is his name
right?
Requise?
It can be Requise. Okay? But he's a menace, okay? So he goes to the preschool, lures these kids out onto the track, 3 of them, right? And
Lures?
he's and there's a bridge over the tracks. He's standing on a bridge watching the kids because he knows that train is coming and about to kill him, right? So you can push him off the bridge. He'll land on the track, and it'll derail the train or something, and those kids won't die. Are you pushing him off? You're just
okay,
you're on
okay,
your daily
wait,
walk.
wait,
You're on your
wait.
daily walk past the bridge. You see him staring at the kids.
I'm not pushing him off.
Okay, but
You're
do,
not gonna push him off.
am
That's
I
literally
aware?
insta-murder. Like,
Do I? wait, wait.
Saying he's pulling the lever though.
Do
No,
I
it's not.
know that he brought the kids there?
Yeah, you know he admitted to you.
How would we know?
You're walking by. He's like, look what I just did to these little kids. Like he's a menace. He doesn't care. Are you pushing him off?
I'm breaking the bridge that I'm standing on in order to make sure that it derails the train. I'm not pushing nobody anywhere.
So you wouldn't push. So you let the kids die. He
I'm
lowered onto
breaking.
the track?
I'm figuring out a way to break the bridge so the bridge.
No,
falls
because
down.
that will literally get you thrown in jail.
How is that any different than pulling a lever?
Because in the other
No,
way,
because in the lever,
no,
I'm
no.
saving people. Like I'm like saving
By
people.
killing somebody.
That's a good point. No,
You're pulling a trigger. Pulling
listen,
a
listen.
lever,
He's got a good
pushing
point.
No, he
because
does, he does,
in,
he
in
does,
one
he does, he
in,
does,
in
he
one
does, he
setting,
does.
like if you push this dude off the bridge to derail the train, you're the cause of a murder. Whereas if you don't do anything, you can be a witness that said he's the guy who did it and put him behind bars and get justice for those 3 kids. So same way, if you pull the lever, you're intentionally the cause of this murder. Whereas if you don't pull the lever, it's not technically like you can be a witness. That,
It depends on how much of a
malfunctions.
it depends on how much of a menace this guy is.
No, like the most terrible person on the planet.
He
He's
is.
literally like a Disney villain.
He deserves to be on what's that jail in San Francisco called? Alcatraz. He deserves to be in
Alcatraz, yeah.
Alcatraz type of thing. Like he escaped Alcatraz and now doing
I
this.
mean, you're walking. Think about the kind of person you had to be. You're walking over a bridge on your daily walk on your lunch break, and he's just like, "Hey, look what I just did to these kids. I got them from XYZ preschool, put them in the back of my van, and dropped them off, and gave them candy to stay on this railroad."
And I know I can save those kids by
Yeah, you push
fighting
him
this
off,
guy and
it's
pushing them
guaranteed-
off.
It's guaranteed if he falls on that track, he'll stop the train before the kids get hit.
If he's a menace to society, I'm pushing
You're gonna
him.
push him off.
Yeah,
Bro,
I'm
you
saving
know-
those children.
You know damn well in a Hollywood movie, if this turned into a movie, the dude's gonna like the guy who's walking on the bridge is somehow gonna tie this dude up to a post or some shit, and the post is accidentally gonna fall over, and it's gonna be the fat dude's fault that he fell off the bridge and saved the 3 kids, but like you were just there to like tie him up.
well,
or
see,
something.
and you also like in the scenario in my head, like the first 2, I'm thinking like there's like a whole bunch of people like watching like around me as well.
Mm-hmm.
In the last scenario, I'm like, oh, it's just me and this dude on a bridge.
Well, that's the issue.
I'll
So
push him
now,
off.
the cops showed up after you did that. What do you say?
I just saved those 3 children on the track.
But how? You pushed the dude off a bridge so he would.
Yeah,
land in front of the
this
train?
kid tried to kill children, so I pushed him off the track to stop the train and save those children.
So would you'd rather do that and kill him than
I
the cops
don't
show
know.
up and
Like,
you're like, hey, I just
if
saw
the
this
justice
dude murder
system's
him.
flawed, I might go to jail for a couple years, but I saved those children, so
yeah, see, he's looking at like that's what I'm saying. He's like the guy who sees it with a half full cup of water, because he's like, I'm saving these people. The whole world doesn't see it like that. Like just because you save 3 people's lives, that's not how the whole world looks. Like there's 50-50 split in the world too. But it's interesting because he's the dude that's like, I saved people.
No, but let
I
me
didn't
tell you
kill
this,
anyone.
some people are more
Save
important in this
people.
world than others, right?
Yeah, but how are you gonna?
In
Who are
this
you to make
case-
that choice?
It's not my choice to make.
Yeah, but in this situation, you're technically
but
making
in
that
this
choice.
in this situation, I think most of society is gonna say a dude trying to kill children is not worth a lot, and then the children, just potential wise, are worth a lot.
But
half
if-
full.
are you
Again, half full. That's
It's
the
just-
half
it's
full
just-
version of seeing it.
I'm not willing to purposely kill somebody. I couldn't purposely kill somebody.
See, I'm not gonna look at it like that. I'm gonna look
But
at
that's
it
what,
like
that's what it is, though.
Okay,
No,
yeah,
it's not.
that's-
No, you're the
every
dude.
Scenario,
That's
Bro, that's
your
what I'm,
conscience.
dude. That's
That's your
literally
conscience.
it's your conscience. That's what I'm
You
saying.
can live on that.
No, that's what
Like-
I'm like trying to say. Because his conscience is telling him the glass is
Your
half full.
conscience
Your
isn't gonna
conscience
let
is telling
you-
you the glass is half empty.
Your
So you're
conscience-
gonna see it a different way than
it's
he
not
is.
gonna
It's
let
the
you
viewpoint.
live
Wait.
knowing that you could have saved 3 children and they died on
Okay,
your
no,
hands.
that one was the hardest one because all the other ones, like, I know I'm not pulling that lever. On God, if I was in that tower and I'm watching it, I'm not pulling the lever. Those 5 workers are dying because if I pull that lever, every time I go to sleep at night, I'm like, I killed somebody, bro. That was nature running its course. Those 5 people were dying. If I wasn't here, if my eyes were closed, if I was asleep, those 5 people were getting hit. I had nothing to do with that. But as soon as I pull it, it's on me, and I can't handle that. See what I'm saying? So it's just
I no, yeah, no, I
it's
see
a
it.
tough one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, this turned really deep
No,
so
it's crazy,
fast.
though, yeah.
Golly.